If I could redo my late teen years, these are the three biggest mistakes I would fix before getting into Section 8 investing. I am a licensed realtor and Section 8 investor, and I help people specifically go from 0 homes all the way to over 100 properties with Section 8. And the very first mistake is I would stop buying in low demand areas just because the homes were cheap. There are a lot of areas out there where you might find homes that are, $70,000, $80,000, but they're just such bad areas that no one would ever rent it. I mean, sure, you get in at a good price, your mortgage is $500, but does that ever matter if the home sits vacant for 8 months? No, it doesn't matter. And this applies to entire cities, like for example, somewhere like Memphis, Tennessee, where the crime rate's crazy high, but it also applies to, specific streets. Like for example, in Cleveland, the zip code 44108 has a lot of crime, and not a lot of people want to live there. So we specifically like to aim for C-class areas, which are basically just working class. The second mistake kind of relates to the first, which is stop overpricing your rentals just based on the FMRs. So people will Google the 2025 HUD FMRs and just list it pretty much at exactly that price, when that's not how it works at all. That number you see on the government website is only the maximum the government will pay. What you actually should list it for is what you should see the comps are going for on sites like Zillow and Affordable Housing. Because you kind of just have to view it like psychologically. If a Section 8 tenant, they typically pay something, right? $100 or less usually. But if they see 123 Main Street going for 1400 and 124 Main Street going for 18, they're always going to apply to the 1400 one. The 18 is going to get ignored. And the third biggest mistake is not calling the housing authority and city before you purchase. The reason being, you want to make sure that you have all the appropriate certifications and licenses you need before you try to list the home. For example, in Cleveland, and this is an actual mistake that I made, we rehabbed a home, got it ready to go, and then the property management on the day before opening said we needed a lead paint certification. So we looked into it, and that takes 3 months to get. So that was just an example of if we called the housing authority beforehand, we would have known this and not had to have a vacant property for 3 months. If this is interesting to you, go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. I have like 3-hour guides on this completely for free. Go check those out and comment any questions.